Hello guys, welcome to our channel. Before starting, subscribe to Shortened Dictations with Rashika and press the bell icon for more related updates. So without any further delay, let's get started. 5 seconds. Start. Danger on LAC. A sophisticated multi-pronged strategy is needed to take on the China-Pakistan axis. The phone conversation between Foreign Minister S. Jaishankar and his Chinese counterpart Wang Yi appears to have yielded an agreement to de-escalate matters and deal fairly with the situation on the LAC. The key problem here is that there is no commonly agreed definition of the LAC, and the most pressing issue therefore is to arrive at one. But Beijing, which has demonstrated a marked propensity of change facts on the ground, may not be in a hurry to do so. If a shooting war does break out, an excited Pakistan could jump into the fray as well. Pakistani guns and mortar opened up on Kupwara soon after the Galwan Valley killings. Most Indian strategists and politicians tend to see the military threat from Pakistan in isolation. However, if a two-front war with China and Pakistan does happen, then the invisible hand that props up Pakistan in its anti-India endeavors will have shown itself. Once we reset our strategic lens to see the security threat from Pakistan as a subset of that from China, it is evident that there is a power differential between India and the China-Pakistan axis. To address this, India cannot afford to be isolated. In the medium term, it will need to get into closer security alignments with the US and other major Western powers. Russia is likely to be neutral or even pro-China. In the short term, India should strengthen whatever positions it controls on the LAC based on a realistic assessment and prepare for any Chinese adventurism. It should also launch a strong diplomatic campaign in world capitals, highlighting Beijing's aggressive and interventionist position in territorial disputes with other nations which threaten world peace. It's welcome that Prime Minister Narendra Modi has called an all-party meeting to discuss the China issue. We certainly need national unity to face the Chinese threat. But fundamentally, we also need to bridge the power asymmetry with China by expanding our capacities. India's second generation of reforms failed to take off under both UPA and current NDA governments, although there are some promising signs following the COVID crisis. Can the country just do what is being known for a long time needs to be done but has fallen through due to lack of political will? This will not only bridge the power gap with China, it would also make India a more prosperous and respected nation. Perhaps the PM can aim for a consensus on this. Thank you.